AI, and the investment in million US dollars and the patents filed and the skilled professionals. So if we see over the years, there has been a very consistent and remarkable use of the AI, or that is AI adoption. And the companies which have implemented AI, we are talking about the software companies which are doing project management. These are the companies and the investment in US dollars and the patents filed. So it is clearly evident from this chart that there has been a significant AI adoption, and the companies have also got benefited through the implementation of AI, and all these factors are mentioned. Then this particular matrix basically talks about the project success matrix, where we have traditional versus AI enabled. So if you look at the traditional way of doing business without AI, the project success rates were as mentioned. And in case of AI enabled in 2018, these are the project success rates mentioned, and there are other variables like on-time delivery, budget adherence. So this table shows that AI implementation has definitely been a benefit to the software companies. Then we come to the sector-wise AI impact analysis in the Indian market. So if we look at the AI maturity score, that means the extent to which AI has been, established. So in banking and finance services, AI maturity score is pretty high, and the project success rates are also very high. And the least is in energy utilities, where the AI maturity score is less, and the project success rate is also not that high. And the cost reduction is also relatively less as compared to the other sectors of the industry. Again, there are things like time to market improvement. All this is mentioned here. Then we come to the regional adoption and the performance distribution. If you look at the cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad, that's where there are a number of these AI companies with good amount of talent pool. Average project success rate has been good there, and the innovation index level is also pretty high. And the share of investment is also pretty high there, if you see. So yeah, so this is a comparison. It is self-explanatory. We go to the next slide. AI implementation challenges and resolution patterns. We look at the categories of challenges like data governance and security, skill gap and talent
Sorry
shortage.
to interrupt you, sir, but the
Yeah,
time
yeah,
limits have surpassed. So
right.
kindly conclude so we can move on to the
Fine,
Q&A.
fine. Okay. So this is there. Now I go to the key findings. So AI adoption from 18 to 25 has increased from 12% to 85%. The success rate, 87% AI versus the traditional 46%. So it means that AI has been a great improvement. It is of a great improvement to the companies. Online on time deliveries is that number has also increased. Budget adherence has increased. Time to market has reduced. Cost savings have gone up, and the return on investment on AI has been pretty high as compared to the traditional ways of doing business for the software companies. Then there has been statistical validation. The correlation between these factors has been pretty high with a good significance level there, and which shows that there has been so this is basically because of the large data, we have had good randomness there, and that's what the findings are. Yeah, so I think these are the challenges, implementation challenges, data security, skill gaps, legacy integration, cultural resistance. These are the implementation challenges. And the strategic recommendations are that the AI governance must be focused by the executives, and it should be promoted by the executives, those who are running the businesses. And it should be a pilot based rollout where the use of AI for the project management success should be done. And these are the recommendations. I think I would conclude it here. Yeah, so it's a 7-year study, which is basically trying to transform the project management efficiency. It shows that using AI has been great for the project management efficiency, and there have been improvements. And in future also, more and more AI should be integrated in the project management. So I think I end it here. Thank you very much.
Now, I would request the board members to kindly go with the Q&A part so we can conclude the presentation. Thank you so much.
Professor Ruchi?
No questions from my end. Thank you.
Okay. Professor Anamika, your questions, please.
Okay, Animesh sir, I have a question. So
Yes, ma'am.
you have taken the successful cases, right? What about the cases which failed even
Which one?
when it was there?
No, see, we have actually taken, if you see in the research,
Just a second, just a moment.
yeah.
Yes, please.
No, we have actually taken the case of use. There have been different sectors where different levels of AI has been integrated. AI has been used for sure, and within that, we are trying to find out a correlation between the usage of AI, the
Okay.
implementation of AI, and the performance variables, the company performance, which I've already mentioned that there are 48 variables in all.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like project performance variables are there, operational efficiency variables. In that, we have tried to find out correlation, and there has been a significant correlation between these, ma'am.
Okay, so I think I would just like to go with the previous slide. Can you just
Yes,
show
ma'am.
the previous slide?
This one?
Uh, no, not this one also.
Okay. This one,
Where
ma'am?
just mentioned that the success 91 success percent and 28%
Yes.
share.
Right.
What does this specify?
It basically shows that Bangalore as a region has been leading, wherein there has been 91% success of the software projects. You see, as compared to the other cities, it is the best. And overall, there is 28% share of the business that comes from Bangalore.
Oh, okay,
The
okay.
tier two success rate is less, and the cost also is lower in case of the tier two cities.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Nimesh. No questions from my end. Most of the questions have been answered. Thank you.
Thank thank you,
Thank you
sir.
for your presentation.
Thank you. I'll stop sharing it now.
Paper ID 132 Factors contributing to online banking frauds and their impact on customer perception. Please start your presentation.
As 132 has not started presenting, we would move on to the next presenting number, that is paper ID 258, with the topic Enabling Smart Cities, a Scalable Approach Using Mesh Wireless Sensor Networks. Kindly start with the presentation. Thank you so much.
Okay, my title is Enabling Smart Cities, a Scalable Approach Using Mesh Wireless Sensor Network. My paper ID is 258. So
Okay.
we
So you are
simply
author or co-author or presenter or
co-author.
both? Okay. Please go to your research objectives, problem, and methodology.
So here we are on methodology. So, sorry, objectives. So, objectives are to analyze how mesh wireless sensor network can support the development of the smart cities, to explore
Mm.
the architecture deployment strategies and design considerations of the minimums of the urban environment, to evaluate the scalability, reliability, and the flexibility of the mesh WNS for the smart city applications, to identify the MWSNS enhanced key smart cities services such as the traffic control, public safety, and the environment monitoring, to propose a scalable and robust communication framework sustainable for the growing smart cities need. So we'll move towards the methodology. So if and how will mesh wireless sensors network perform in the smart cities is determined using the methodological approach. Building smart cities this way is scalable. Wireless mesh sensors complete literature study is done by the understand smart cities incentives and the urban infrastructure. Main WSN topologies, the communication protocols, and the scalable strategies are the studied for the design corners. Prototype replaceability and the mesh wireless sensors network is several cities. And scalability, flexibility, and the reliability testing are possible. Smart cities mesh wireless sensors networks functions. We evaluate mesh wireless sensors network for the smart city potential based on the energy economy, data dependability, and the network coverage. Mesh wireless sensors networks by the typical significance urban concerns and the enhance the Internet of Things based on the urban infrastructure with the scalable and realistic returns of the smart city solutions. So in simple ways, the review the past research on smart cities are a mesh, and the study network designs include the topologies and the protocols. Simulates or the protocols mesh in different cities scenario. Evaluate this performance based on the energy use, reliability, coverage, and scalability. So analyze of this is smart cities enabled by the scalable mesh wireless sensor network are a major urban infrastructure innovation by the enabling the each node of the connect to the several others mesh WNS boost network reliance and the fault tolerance by the recalling data in the one file. Smart cities are need dependable data flow in the traffics, public safety, utilize unities and the environmental monitoring. Hence, this topology is essential. So, scalable network enables this the incorporation of the more sensors with increasing network management complexity. And this scalability as a mesh network self healing allowed smart cities to the meet expanding urban needs while retaining efficiency and the services connectivity, creating more repositories and the sustainable urban settings. So result and discussion is in simple way like mesh network improves data driven discussion making. They help to integrate smart city services for efficiently. So the real world development have shown good performance in environmental monitoring, traffic system, infrastructure optimization. So the conclusion, then integration of the mesh wireless sensor network into smart city infrastructure represent a transformative approach to the urban development to provide the reluctance and stable framework that supports the executive and the dynamic requirement of the modern cities, facilitating the enhance the communication, improve the resource management, and the better quality of the urban life. This network topology enables the cities to handle the increasing data traffic and the complex system intrications of the traditional infrastructure struggle to the supports. By forecasting a more connected and the intelligent urban environment, the MWS not only the enhance on urban management but also contribute to the sustainability and the effectively efficiency of the cities, and the continuous development and the refreshment of the network are the essential to the realizing the full potential of the smart cities, ensuring they can adapt the future challenges and serve their inhabitants effectively. So these are the main references.
Okay. Uh, Dr. Ruchi, any questions from your end?
Are there any future plans to improve the system? Do you think there are certain problems if more networks are being attached to this? What are your future plans?
So first of all, everyone should aware about the smart cities. Means everywhere there is aware of smart cities, but they are not implementing. So we have to
Okay.
aware the people to implement the smart cities, to
Mhm.
convert the cities into the smart cities. That is main thing.
Okay. Dr. Gaurav, over to you.
No questions. Thank you. We can start with the next presentation.
Okay.
I would request all the other presenters to be brief about their presentation and just discussed about the research problem, objectives, hypothesis, tools, and our findings of the study.
Yes, sir. Now the next paper ID is 317 and paper ID topic is Nyaya Panchayat in India, a study of their role, effectiveness and future perspective.
Sir, okay. I am audible, sir.
Which is the paper ID?
317, sir.
317.
Visible, sir. Sir, screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, sir. The paper ID is 317. The Naya's Panchayat in India, a study of their roles and effectiveness and future prospects. In the introduction, the India is a great system law in the world. It is one of the largest since gaining the independence in 1947. The nation has dealt with two quite realities: the constitution guarantee justice, equality, and the rule of us. These realities, those who are those who are becoming from the rural areas, they have give the gap, becoming the gaps from the justice of the peer cheap and helpful. India has been free from more the 77 years country. Still it has many problems with the people's surrounding. Solve the
Sorry,
process
Mr.
and that.
Sahil. Mr. Sahil, please don't read from the slides. Even we can do that. I would request you to just tell the gist of the paper and proceed with the methodology and if there's some research gap you would like to highlight. Okay.
In the methodology of Naya's Panchayats, we are going to primary data, doing the structure interview with villagers, legal experts, and Panchayat members, as well as observing the field, some places, government papers, scientific publications, and court records. Means we are identify biometric data from villages, taking the villages interviews or the Panchayats members' problems or on these key factors, or we are working on it. The quantity elements look like so issues, where are issues or problems are so facing by the peoples. We have to think on it, and which are policies we can give to the peoples. Then the analyze and interpretation. In the analyze and interpretation, we have take the rates of gram Naya Panchayat, Lok Adalat, district courts. In the both of the four graphs, the majority of the graphs is showing in the Lok Adalats. Disposal rate is increase in Lok Adalats in compared to the another cases. In the result and discussion, we are finding the reveal and varied spectrum of the opinions of the effectiveness of Naya Panchayats, because they have inexpensive and simple to process. Means the Naya's Panchayat can doing the work on the less cost, or giving the earlier decision to the peoples, or the problem to the solutions to the peoples. They are seeing, when you are think about the generally takes for district courts, they are taking this more most times they are in compared to another sides. 80% of cases are handled. People who can outside may feel safe going to the community, since they are easily resolve their different without placing the stress and any when wallets. Means the peoples can do not spend the money to the others for solving their problems, but in this case, Naya Panchayats can solve the problems in the low cost to the peoples, identify their problems in the sectors. In the conclusion, we have decentralized the justice method Panchayat Raj. They have benefits remote populations being affordable, accessible, and quicker resolve difficulties. Means it can give the faster responses to the people and how to solve their problems, or how to debate with problems, or how to Naya Panchayat can cheaper, more local, or more democratic than the district courts. According to the study, the research shows that the has a major drawbacks: the impression of injustice, lack of confidence, The result and caste political prejudice undermine the legitimacy and Panchayat demonstrate the local practices which can provide a good result to the equality or the do not make the difference in the peoples. They have good give the proper result means proper suggestion to the peoples or proper problem to the.
Thank you so much, Sahil. Now I would request our board members to kindly go with the questioning so we can move ahead to the next present.
Okay, Vishwajit, just one question out of curiosity I would like to ask. What kind of major challenges or maybe the limitations your study is able to identify in the smooth functioning of the Nyay Panchayats? Were you able to identify any challenges?
Yes, ma'am. We identify the village challenges because the local or rural peoples can do not worry about his problem or how solutions for the problems. How we suggest a best solution to the problem because of court has taken the many times to the give the suggestion to the problem, but the Naya Panchayats give the earlier solutions in the low cost.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dr.
Okay.
Gaurav, would you like to ask?
I think okay, it's fine. We can good to go. Thank you.
Okay, so now we would start with the next paper ID, that is 128, and the topic is technological impact of media dynamics on the public perception and political influence. So if you are present,
Yes,
kindly
sir.
start with the presentation.
128.
Also, journal instruction, instead of reading, the main crest of the presentation needs to be presented due to the time frame.
Yes. So my paper ID is 128. The technological impact of media dynamics in public party precipitation and the political influence. So in the introduction,
Sorry to interrupt, your screen is not fully visible. So kindly check whether there's any technical glitch. Yeah, now it is visible. Continue.
mm, so in introduction, the media plays a very important role in shaping what people think. So today, people gets news and information through digital platform like social media, websites, and mobile apps or news channels. So the media influences how people see political issues, social problems, and current events. So in the country, like media has become a powerful tool for public opinion formation. And this paper is the study tries to understand how different type of media affect people, participation of and political behavior. In the literature say,
Presenter, I
in
would
literature
request you to go
way
to
study.
objectives, methodology, and findings, please.
Okay, sir. In that PPT, we have not added objective, but I will explore that. And the objective of this study is to study how media influence public participation and to understand the impact of digital and social media on political opinions or social media political opinions. And to the next objective to analyze how people respond to media messages. The second objective to identify the relationship between media dynamics and political influence. Next objective people preferences for different media platforms. These are the objectives. So in come to next in in the methodology, the purpose of this research to find out the impact of media dynamics on public and political media
Sorry, Siddharth
participation.
Shenkar, are you a student or
Yes,
you are a
yes,
student?
ma'am, I am student.
Okay.
Yes.
So, beta, you can skip the literature review part. And also, when you mention literature review on the slides, it's better you mention the name of the author and the year of publication also, because we don't understand this 1 and 2 and 3. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Now,
okay.
quickly just
Thank
tell
you.
us what methodology you have applied.
Yes, ma'am. I will try next. I will
Okay, in
work on.
case you have any issue, I
Please
think.
conclude. I think Dr.
Yes.
Malika, let the candidate
Uh-huh.
ask to be conclude.
Yes, better please conclude.
In conclusion, the finding highlighted the substantial impact of media framing and the information quality of both public media presentation and political influences. The media has a powerful influence on the public precipitation and political use. The quality of information and the way it is presented can shape socialistic and beliefs. So the digital media source of information. The study is highlighted the need of the responsible and unbiased media communications. So these are the replies. Thank you.
Okay.
128 का हो गया present?
Okay. Thank you.
Yes,
Any questions,
128
Dr.
is
Ruchi?
No, thank you.
Dr. Namika, any questions? We can proceed to the next presentation now.
Sir, I don't think so. There's any question that I can ask in that presentation. So let's move on to the other one.
Yeah, let's move on to
Let's
the.
spare the kid, yeah.
Next paper ID 114. The topic is integration of AI and IoT in transforming customer experience for digital marketing. You may start with the presentation.
I just want
Yes,
to say
sir.
one thing. The titles are phenomenal. The titles are phenomenal. The researchers have really invested their time in,
We have
exploring the
actually
titles.
invested a lot of time only on titles. That's
On
the main
titles.
thing.
The titles are, I don't have words to explain the
Right.
titles. डर लगता है भैया इन टाइटल से. Right. Please go
So
on.
we
Please
have
go
to
on.
judge the book by its title.
Yeah. That's fine.
I think 114 is not present in
Sir,
the
present,
meeting, so
present.
we'll move on to the next. That
The
is
11,
168.
sir, 114 paper ID is present.
Yeah,
Yeah, please
114
share the
paper
screen
ID.
then. Come
Yes.
on.
Then you can share the screen and continue with the presentation.
Okay.
Vishwajit, how many more presentations are left for the day?
Sir, only 3 presentations are left.
Okay. So we'll try to wind this up because
The presentation subject to their presence.
yeah. Take a roll call, na.
Title of my presentation is Integration of AI and IoT in Transforming Customer Experience for Digital Marketing. Paper ID is 114. Let's see the abstract in the short. The IoT, AI and IoT together improve the customer experience in digital marketing. Data from 30 companies was analyzed using the statistical tests. The key customer metrics, order value, card.
Okay. I would request you to please go to your research objectives, method,
Okay.
tools, results, and findings.
Let's see the objectives of the paper. Analyze the effect of the IoT and AI integration on the customer experience, to compare the performance before and after implementation, to understand how the AI and IoT improve the personalization and engagement, to identify the benefits of the businesses.
Please move on to the next slide.
Let's see the methodology. The mixed method approach, both qualitative and quantitative, was used. The study measures the key customer metrics before and after AI IoT use. The data was analyzed with statistical tests. The goal was to see how these technology influence the customer satisfaction and behavior. In the analysis and interpretation, the slide explains how the data was studied.
You have used TTEX and ANOVA. Can we quickly go through the results?
Ma'am,
What are
we
the
have
results
not
of your
include
t-test and
we
ANOVA?
have not included the table which used.
But I think when you have mentioned that you have used these tests, then those results matter a lot for your paper, isn't it? And you have not mentioned that.
Yes, yes, sorry for that, ma'am.
You
And
may
also
you
in
may you may go
analysis
to the
and
findings.
interpretation, you have not interpreted the things
You may
also.
go to the
The
findings
table
and then you
one.
can conclude
But anyways, move on to the next slide, please.
to the findings.
Uh, in result and discussion, AI and IoT together brings a clear benefit for the businesses. Customer satisfaction, purchase frequency, and conversion rates was improved. Personalized suggestion and the automated response help to reduce the card. The comparison clearly shows how strong improvement after the integration is done.
So how can we understand that what is shown in orange bar and what is shown in blue bars when we cannot see the bars only?
Ma'am, sorry for that. We not paste
No,
the
we are
charts
sorry, we
and
cannot ask
tables.
any questions over this. Over to you, Gaurav sir, if you would like to ask anything.
Thing is that whatever suggestions being given
Yes.
by the panel, by the faculty, you should take it note, and this enhances learning experience not only for you but for us also, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
my only
Yes.
suggestion is just take a note of these things, and next time when you are
Yes.
presenting in a conference like this or in another conference, you can always amend your presentation by taking care of these suggestions.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Thank you. No
Yes.
other questions from my side. Professor Ruchi, if you have any question, you can.
No, probably the
Thank you.
students, they can take suggestions from their faculty members, and
Absolutely.
then yes, before presenting to such kind of platforms.
One more suggestion is that, in every university, there is a mentor-mentee session. Okay. In every university, there is a
Yes.
mentor-mentee session. Now, this is the
Yes.
most beautiful thing which has been designed if you take it seriously. It's one of the most brilliantly designed, and I see this working. The students who have taken this seriously, or the faculty which has been taking it seriously, this works for students, right? So I would also suggest the students to meet your mentors. You can discuss mentor-mentee session. You can discuss anything. You can discuss anything. It's open for everything. You can discuss your personal
Yes.
problems as well. I have my mentees coming
Mm.
to me. They discuss their personal problems also. So I would request the students to take advantage of this, and I think the results will come. Baki, thank you. We can have the next presentation.
Yes,
Yes.
the paper ID number 168, and the paper ID topic is computational engineering based on the interaction of data protection and cybersecurity. Kindly go on with the presentation.
Computational engineering based on the
Is my
intersection of
screen visible?
protection. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go on.
Okay, the title of the presentation is Computational Engineering based on the intersection of data protection and cybersecurity, paper ID 168. Where in abstract, it majorly focuses on how the current world is digital and data driven, where the protection of personal and sensitive information has taken the center stage. Where in introduction, it majorly focuses on the study of how the safety of records by the way of legal guidelines as an instance like GDPR inside the Europe and CGPA in the United States of America is important, wherein data security. And let us come to the literature survey, where it is about this, where we study that the book will provide a analysis of the cybersecurity and data protection system in existence all throughout Europe so that it may serve its goal. This research looks at how individuals see the hazards encounter in terms of privacy and cybersecurity by considering the digital revolution like social media app use and change in a big data. Come to the methodology to truly understand how cybersecurity and data protection intersect. This study needed to go beyond headlines and legal concerns. It had to look at what's actually happening inside organizations, how different industries are being affected by cyber attacks, how they are choosing to respond, and most importantly, whether those responses are working. That's why this research was designed not just to collect data, but to uncover real actionable patterns beneath the surface. The information used in this study comes from true public sources. industry reports, threat intelligence briefings, cybersecurity audits, and survey from reputable organizations. Where these are the analysis and interpretation, where the chart is clearly showing that how the cybersecurity budget allocation and strategic priorities over the time. Where the blue color is showing average budget, orange color is showing data protection tools, green color is showing threat intelligence, light blue color is showing incident response, and the pink color is showing training and awareness. Okay, come to the result and discussion part. As in today's digital world, no industry is immune to cyber threat, but the scale of impact varies dramatically by the sector. Where the table 1 shows that healthcare experienced the highest number of cyber incident, that is 225, and the largest volume of compromise records, 82.5 million in the total. While healthcare continues to
Beta,
digitalize
can you
records
just
and
move
operations.
to the objectives? I would request you, can you move to the objectives, analysis, and the conclusion?
Okay, ma'am. I will tell you objective. I forgot. Just sorry for the sake, ma'am. I didn't add the objective. But let me brief in short. Actually, the objective is about to investigate and demonstrate how the cyber security and data protections must work together to effectively secure our organization in digital age. Now come to the conclusion. Cybersecurity and data protections are often talked about separately, but they are in fact deeply connected. One focuses on keeping systems safe from outside threat, while the other ensures that personal data is handled responsibly and ethically. When these two work together, organizations create environments that are not only secure but also worthy of the trust. This research shows that being proactive about compliance doesn't just satisfy regulators. Okay, these are the references used. Thank you, ma'am.
Dr. Gaurav, would you like to ask any question?
No, thank you, ma'am. I think it's fine.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Can we move to the next presentation, please?
Yes, ma'am. So the next is paper ID number 536, and the paper topic is unveiling factors influencing university students' intention to adopt AI-based teaching assistant. You may move forward with your presentation. Thank
I believe this is the last one.
you. No, sir, one more is left.
Okay.
Thank you. My research topic is unveiling factor influencing students' intention to adapt AI in teaching assistant. Actually, the main purpose of this. Okay, sorry for that. 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. So this is our table of content, and here in the introduction, we just mentioned that how AI assistance is helping our students in the developing country to adapt with the challenging environment of the coming decades. And AI has removed the gap between developed and developing nation, and it provides quality education, better training in the developing countries. However, the adaptation rate is still low, though university is trying to develop AI teaching assistant to cope up with the coming challenges, because teachers are heavily overloaded with work, research, and administrative work, so they cannot equally provide all the information to the student within their limited time. So universities always try to provide quality education to their students with AI tools. However, the adaptation rate is still low. So here we wanted to see that what are the factor influence students to adapt AI teaching assistant from the perspective of developing countries. So this is our structural model, and we use stimulus, organism, and response theory to conceptualize our idea. So this our hypothesis, which we tested after collecting data. So our population was university students across Bangladesh, and our main sample was students who do not use AI supporting teaching assistant tool yet. So we wanted to know what are the factors influence them. So our unit of analysis was individual students, and our sampling was non-probability sampling, and we used G power to determine minimum sample size, which was 109, but our actual sample was more than 400. And our survey was online, and we used two software, IBM SPSS for descriptive analysis and PLS SAM for structural model analysis. So this our result. Based on our result, only one hypothesis rejected, that is system I mean oh sorry. Okay, rest of the thing accepted. Okay, so here in the discussion, we just wanted to say that system quality influence both satisfaction and feeling of service quality among the students in terms of AI teaching assistant adaptation. On the other hand, service quality was found to influence both students' attitude toward AI assistance and their satisfaction level, while student satisfaction influence attitude and intention. Finally, we also found that attitude influence teaching assistant adaptation intention among the students. So these are our theoretical and practical implication. In the theoretical implication, we just confirm that SOR model is more effective in AI-based teaching education, AI-based education research, and we address technological and perceptual drivers of AI adaptation intention based on our study, and we confirm the existing research gap based on our literature review. And our findings have practical implication for the stakeholders who are associated with development, implementation, and policy development. Okay, so here we can see that these findings can prioritize investment on high quality AI investment infrastructure to enhance satisfaction and adaptation intention, focus on improving service quality and user experience, and design intuitive, reliable, and student-centric AI tools. And this is our conclusion. In the conclusion, we just wanted to say that based on our study, we observed that system quality, service quality are highly crucial to influence satisfaction level, and satisfaction level influence attitude of the students, and finally attitude lead to intention. Though we have some limitation, that is our focus was only university students in Bangladesh. Near future study may consider other areas, and we tested we also tested universities, and our sample size was satisfactory but not enough, because there are many educational level like school, college, and vocational training center. So we did not consider them for a while, and we use Likert scale to data collection method, where respondents are fixed to answer within this given option. However, we can consider in the near future mixed method, while interview and open-ended question along with Likert scale, so that our study can be made more diversified and more generalization can be ensured. Thank you.
Rajiv, Mr. Rajiv, I have some questions.
Yeah.
How you have made the paper? By using only AI?
Sorry?
You have used only AI in making the paper?
No.
First
Why
question to you.
Sorry, no. Why I will use AI?
I just wanted to know whether you have used only AI in making this research paper. So your paper is saying that everything should be AI based and it should be.
Okay. So my main purpose is to understand what are the factor influence students to take AI teaching assistants for improving their level of education. Why? Because teachers in the developing countries are more busy with research, academic work, as well as their teaching task. But students have different quality of cognitive knowledge, so they are
Achha,
cannot
how your
equally.
model will decide? Okay, I understood your answer, but how your model will decide whether, if suppose some child has submitted AI generated homework only, yeah, AI generated assignment he has submitted, then what? How could you decide that he has
Academic
learned something or
integrity,
not?
then.
How? What about
Sorry,
the
sorry.
academic integrity?
Yes.
Academic integrity means okay, look, we use structural model using theoretical base. Based on theory, we develop structural model. We conceptualize our idea through adaptation intention, because this is survey-based research. So we use hypothesis to test our model whether it is affected or not. So
you have
this
already
is the
said
way.
that you have taken very less data set and your
Sorry,
calculations
our
are
data
not
is
enough.
400. We surveyed our 402 almost our student sample.
Okay,
Our
thank you.
sample is 204. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
So
Thank you
now
so
it is
much.
over to our rest of the questionnaires. If they have any question, they can proceed. Else we'll go to the next presenter.
We may proceed to the next
Yeah,
presenter,
no
please. Thank
questions.
you.
Please proceed with the next.
Perfect. The next paper ID number is 535, and the topic states to be community perspective on the usage intention of NFC in the cashless society era. Now it is off to the presenter. Thank you so much.
Is it my share screen appear?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we can see you.
Oh,
We
okay,
can
sir.
see you. We can see your presentation. Request to please start.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone. The title of the paper is Community Perspective on the Usage Intention of NFC in the Cashless Society Era. So for the introduction is the development of digital technology has driven a global shift towards a cashless society. Is that meaning the physical transaction can be replaced by various form of electronic and digital payments? In Indonesia itself, it has also moved towards a cashless society, experiencing quite significant changes due to COVID-19 pandemic. This is due to the policy of large-scale social restrictions, which prohibits physical contact that has been set by the government in an effort so that people can reduce the use of physical transaction and switch to digital transactions. Based on the data from Bank Indonesia in 2020, there was an increase in the use of electronic money due to the limitation of physical contacts. Digital services, online shopping, and non-cash transactions are growing rapidly, are widely used. During the pandemic, the use of NFC based on electronic money has
Please,
increased.
presenter, please come to your objectives and research methodology.
Oh, okay. This
Okay.
is for the hypothesis development. So
All right.
there's a personal's innovativeness has a positive and significant effect on perceived ease of use. And then it's coming to the NFC knowledge has a positive but not significant effect on the perceived of use as a variable. And then the other is the user mobility has a positive impact significant on perceived usefulness and ease of use. And this is for the research model, sir.
Hold,
And
hold. Go to the model, please.
yes, this
So,
is the
how many independent variables? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
yes,
7,
the
8,
total
9.
is, yeah,
10 independent variables, right?
yes, sir,
And 3 independent variables. 10 independent variables and 3 dependent variables, right?
yes,
So
sir.
responsiveness is over perceived usefulness, smartness over perceived usefulness, user mobility, reachability, compatibility, user convenience, optimism. Okay.
Personal.
Uh, Optimism, personal innovativeness, NFC payment knowledge.
Yes.
Okay, fine, fine. So you have developed how many hypotheses over here?
All of it, sir, on the
11.
result.
ठीक है. Intention to use NFC payment system. Okay, please go on.
Yes. Yes. So this is for the methodology. So the study is conducted using a quantitative method approach, which uses a survey approach carrying out by distributing structured questionnaire. So this questionnaire is compiled to collect on the respondent perception, attitudes, and tendency towards the use of NFC-based payment system. And then each of the statement from the questionnaire was measured using a 5-point Likert scale, where scale 1 indicates strongly disagree, and 5 indicates strongly agree. So the criteria of the respondent in the study were individuals domiciled in Indonesia and who had experience or understanding related to the use of near-field communication NFC-based payment technology. And then for the second methodology, the last step is the PLSM, the analysis method, which can be used with the smart PLS software, is employed in the study, and the evaluation of the measurement model, which is used to test the instrument validity and reliability, and the evaluations of the structure model, which be used to test the relationship between research variable, are two phases of this analysis. So this is for the respondent profile. They are asking for gender, age, last educational background, occupations, and then the domicile. And this is the outcome from the smart PLS software, the auto loading. So all of the result is about 0.7. That means it is accepted and the answer is validated. And this is for the Fortner-like recreations. For the result that the true of the constructs is higher than the other variable. And this is for the hypothesis testing, sir, for the all of the result. And according to the hypothesis, there's only two of the hypothesis is rejected being on the result using the feature from the smart PLS because the p-values is lower than 0.5. And for the conclusion, the research has shown that they expect like variable perceived ease of use, usefulness, compatibility, user convenience impact the user intention to adopt the NFC-based payment system. That hence the finding endorse the applicability that technology acceptance model in relation to digital payment adoption. Nonetheless, no single factor register any significant impact because reachability, NFC no NFC knowledge didn't influence perceived use and usefulness, that meaning that both access and information are inadequate. In the broad sense, the result could assist in the formulating payment technology that consider user experience more in Indonesia. So for our limitation and further study, it is mostly student familiar with digital technology, but the result finding may not fully represent the general population. So maybe for the further research should be involve more diverse participant across age groups and professions. And additionally, maybe we would edit the qualitative methods such as an interviews could provide deeper insight into user attitudes and behavior in adopting NFC-based payment. This is for the references, and that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Now it is off to our session shareholders to go with the Q&A, if any.
Okay, thank you. It was a good presentation and very well presented, and very interestingly, you have tested the model and the results have also been depicted. And I think you have really worked hard on the conceptual framework of the model, right? Perhaps let
Yes,
me
sir.
comment you that this was the one of the presentation in the entire session where somebody has listed 9 independent variables and 3 independent variables and tested it. Okay,
Yes.
sequence में आपने उसको टेस्ट किया, you have tested in a particular sequence. However, I find some lacunas in some results. you know there are some results which I need to recheck, what method you have applied and how does the model fit into it, right? I just want to ask one thing, that where you will use these results. Results
Uh,
are there with you, where you will use these results.
Particularly, there's
Generally, what happens is we get the results, we
yes.
write the findings, we write the conclusion, but we forget that where actually we will use that.
Yes, especially for the banking services, sir, because yeah, most of the sample of respondent is coming from Generation Z. So most of
Yes.
them are answering using that they feel satisfied and they're fully trusted with the NFC coming from their own cell phone using the iPhone or the Android. And but yeah, the rest of the respondent is Generation X, so they have kinds of a little bit trust issue using a technology because their lack of knowledge.
Okay. Okay. Fine. That's all. Professor Ruchi?
No, no question from my side. Thank you. It was wonderful presentation, as Gaurav sir already mentioned. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Dr.
sir.
Anamika?
Yes, indeed, it was a very good presentation, better than the many who have presented today. We were actually waiting for such
Yes.
presentation for the whole day. So it took us a whole day to, come across to
Generally,
such
it
a
is
good
said you have
presentation.
won the match in the last ball, right?
Yes, yes, correctly said. So,
Yes.
so yes, I would just like to point out one thing, the model that you just showed on your PPT. So the variables that you have taken, are those the constructs which are being adopted from a already developed scale, or you are trying to develop a scale on that?
Trying to develop skill on that, ma'am.
Okay, that's very challenging, I should say. But I think there are few factors for which there must be already existing scale available. So just
Absolutely.
search out for those. And also, I think so many, few of the constructs can be combined to one. I don't think there is a need of, taking so many independent factors. You can
Yes,
combine the two into one. So you
the
can just work on it, and I think it can then come out really, really well. All the best. Okay.
okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
With immense gratitude and pride, we would like to take this opportunity to express our heartfelt thanks to our visionary leader and an extraordinary pioneer, our founder, President Sir Shri Ashok K. Chauhan ji, our Chancellor Sir Shri Atul Chauhan ji Sir, and Chancellor, Amity University Additional President Dr. Asim Chauhan ji. Your unwavering commitment to excellence in education, your relentless pursuit of innovation, and your visionary leadership have transformed Amity University into a global beacon of learning, growth, and transformation. We are honored to extend our heartfelt gratitude to a dynamic leader, an inspiring mentor, and a guiding force behind the success of this international conference, our esteemed Group Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Gurinder Singh, Sir. Sir, your steadfast commitment to academic excellence and your strategic vision have been instrumental in shaping Amity University into a world class institution.
Let us take a moment to express our collective gratitude with a resounding round of applause for IEEE Dr. Yanbu and A staff for being the cornerstone of technological innovations and knowledge dissemination for this successful conference. I extend my deepest appreciation to our session chair, Dr. Gaurav Arora, Dr. Ruchi Sharma, your guidance for your insightful guidance through the session. Your expertise, thoughtful moderation have elevated the discussion and enriched our understandings. We are truly grateful to have you with us and your time and dedication as well.
Thank you.
I would like to take a moment to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all the presenters who shared their valuable insights and expertise with us today. Each of you brought a unique perspective that added immense value to this conference. I would like to thank our faculty coordinator, Professor Dr. Seema Garg, Dr. Anamika Singh, for his meticulous planning and seamless execution. Your tireless efforts in organizing every aspect of this conference and ensuring its academic excellence are deeply appreciated.
Also, a special thanks to our IT team, whose technical expertise and round the clock support ensured that everything ran smoothly, both on time and on site. Last but not the least, we would like to thank the admin team and support staff. Your unwavering dedication and hard work in managing facilities and all operational aspect is commendable. Also, at the last, I would like to request Dr. Ruchi Sharma and Dr. Gaurav sir to speak some words of wisdom to end this ceremony. Thank you so much.
We'll start with Professor
Thank
Ruchi.
you. Yes, thank you so much. It was indeed a privilege to serve as the session chair for this insightful conference, which was organized by Amity University with IEEE Singapore. I sincerely thank the organizers, all the presenters, and the participants for their engaging and enriching session. My heartfelt appreciation to all the presenters for definitely, indeed, their thoughtful work and active participation. Wishing you continued success and opportunities. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gaurav sir. Thank you, Anamika ma'am. Thank you, the student coordinators, Kashish and Vishwajit. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I would also like to thank Dr. Gaurav Arora and Dr. Ruchi ma'am. It was indeed a pleasure and privilege to share this platform with both of you. And also, I would like to thank Dr. Seema Garg ma'am and the student team, especially Vishwajit and Kashish, Asta Nasa, and Anushka. So I would request the IT team to can please end the session. Thank you so much, all of you, to join us today.
Thank you, Professor
So much.
Anamika, and my heartfelt congratulations to you and the entire team for carrying this conference as a huge success. And the only thing I can say that learning is a never-ending experience. We all learn every day, and after learning, we carry things forward, and we try not to repeat, the forecast what has happened in the last day. And this is what is all about the research. We always learn, we search, and we we add the word re, and it becomes research, right? With this note, leaving you with these thoughts, I congratulate all the participants, and I also thankful to the session chair, Professor Ruchi, and the entire team of Amity University for carrying this conference a huge success. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Now, may I close this session?
Yes, you may. I'm just logging in out.